Hello, welcome everyone to the Creator Metaphysical Store. I wanted to give you guys a bit of an energy update just to let you guys know what is going on in the collective. And I actually have a few beings behind me who are I'm going to let them channel through me, and they're going to give the energy update on what is happening right now for the collective. From October all the way to December. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Good evening. I am Commander Astar. The collective currently is shifting into a new higher vibrational timeline. As a collective, more and more individuals are starting to awaken at a unexpected, accelerated rate, thanks to many powerful light workers, practitioners on the planet. This has allowed many individuals who have worked for the negative forces that wished to have kept humanity at a lower vibrational rate. We, as a whole collective of what we call ourselves, the positive ones. Some people call us the Galactic Confederation of Light. Some people call us by our races as Arcturians, Palladians, Syrians, and other beings of the collective. We congratulate you and those of you who have made leaps and bounds in their evolutionary consciousness progress. I will now deliver an energetic activation through this vessel's hands to you. You should expect many unexpected things happening within your governmental systems. They may appear negative, but know that they are for the betterment of the Homo sapiens. The negative ones are merely a creator of tension against the rubber bands of time and space. Think of the negative ones as an essential tool for evolution. They, for example, those that wish to have love in their lives, whether it be unconditional, true love, self-love, they have to go through certain trials and tribulations to mold themselves into that aspect. In order to truly have unconditional love, one must go through the darkest of darkness, so to speak. And that darkness creates the tension in order to let go of certain structures of tension in the mind and heart, soul of an individual. Therefore, these negative things that are going to happen that you may or may not consider negative. People will be removed from positions of power. People will see changes within the educational, governmental, the military aspects, the financial. It'll start slowly in unthinkable places. And know that these negative things that you may or may not perceive as negative will create tension as though like a rubber band to snap you into creating a new rubber band of space-time, a new rubber band of what you wish to achieve as a collective whole of humanity. These changes will likely appear. You'll see signs of it in October, November, but you'll see big signs in December due to the fact that the eclipses that will happen on October 25th and November 7th through the 8th. These will be like energetic gateways. You can utilize them to enhance your evolution. We, as the Galactic Confederation of Light, have been requested by several other Homo sapiens that we telepathically communicate through and work with, like this vessel that we connect with, communicate telepathically, and he allows us to channel through him as a conduit, an ambassador to all that is light and dark. And we love that about him. Anyway, I digress. We have been asked by several conduits and messengers of the collective of source, if you call it that, that's if you choose to call it that way. We were asked to send high vibrational energy to activate the 12th dimensional Merkaba, the 12-sided Merkaba. Once this is fully activated, Earth will go through a very major shift. The 12-sided Merkaba was created in a source that I am not allowed to speak of at the moment. He wishes to keep his identity a secret. But this Merkaba that he has created is very, very powerful indeed. He delivered it through the assistance of Archangel Metatron, and it will be of important use for the evolutionary processes of consciousness, but also for technology in the future. Light cubes. We know that it has been difficult, and right now you're about to enter the eye of the storm in 2023. When the years of 2024, 2025, these will bring about new tensions. I do apologize if I pause in between words because I am trying to best contemplate the words I should choose without revealing too much to humanity. It is ultimately up for you guys to figure out the signs and what is truly happening on the planet. But as I was saying, there will be great change. Once the second Merkaba, the 8-sided cube, the 12-sided Merkaba, is in place for humanity, there will be great shifts, great evolutionary changes. And not just technology, but of the human biological constructs, the human biological DNA, the structure of your atoms will change greatly in a positive way. sending the activation of the 12-sided Merkaba and the 8-sided cube. With that being said, I will allow my friend here, who is with me, to introduce himself. Good evening. I am known to many as Archangel Metatron. I come here to explain to humanity again how the 12-sided Merkaba was created. The Merkaba, as you know, is related to love, to the soul of itself. You use it for soul travel, and sometimes people refer to as soul travel. Astral travel, excuse me. This 12-sided Merkaba was created by the trials and tribulations of all Homo sapiens. Any collective of consciousness that was sent here to the School of Hard Knocks, you as a collective, past, present, and future, collectively created this 12-sided Merkaba. It is a representation of the dual construct of negative and positive, the god and the goddess, the yin and the yang. Ultimately, as a whole, through the decades, you created one Merkaba that is in origination to the Atlantean times and before. Then, after Atlantis fell, through these eras, you created the second Merkaba, the one that is filled with the hope, the dreams, the light, and the dark. It is what you manifested through the darkness and the light. Once this Merkaba, the second Merkaba, is fully activated and laid within the Earth structure, you will notice a lot more what you call unidentified flying objects activity, which are merely how should I put this? You say that these UFOs are extraterrestrials, but in reality, there are also some of you who, through your Merkaba, have physically been seen. So yes, there are some extraterrestrials that are going to come, but not in the way that you think. They will appear to us in your future, physically. After 3 decades, when the 12-sided Merkaba is activated, they will wait 3 decades to watch and observe to see if you guys are ready for physical contact. It may happen sooner depending on your growth as a collective. So keep that in mind. But depending on whether or not you have grown to look past the physical appearances, the physical anatomy, and just be loving, how fast you become able to physically look past the anatomy of all existence and just have love for all existence will enable more physical contact with your quote unquote extraterrestrials. That being said, I take my leave now. I will do one final gift for humanity. So that was that. I hope that resonated with some of you guys. I would say hi, Girl Wake Up Podcast. There's Anna C. Then there's Joe Aries. Hello. Okay, and is Joe and Aries still here? I was doing a collective energy update for the collective. I've actually am really proud of this artwork that I did. I really want to show you guys, but I don't want to like upset the broadcast. So what I'm going to do is take some quick pictures of it and show it to you through the phone. Wait, I actually have taken pictures of it. I want to show you guys on the phone what they look like because these energetic structures are really like vroom vroom. There's so much energy from them. So this is the one I painted on my walls. It's something representing the three stages of the Merkaba. This is another one. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe if I dim the light on this, yeah. Let me see. Little better. Hold on. Okay. There. That's a lot better. So it's got like a circle that's supposed to represent the spear, with the triangle to represent the third dimension, the fifth to represent uh, the triangle is to represent the fire element, the tetrahedron, right? No, the fire element, one of the platonic solids. Oh, you are here. Great. I'm going to toss this aside and we'll talk about this later so I can get to your reading. Okay, so you want a general reading, Joe. Uh, Aries. I love that name. I don't know why, but every time I read your name, I keep thinking of Johannes, but I don't know who the hell Johannes is. um, but I'm pretty sure that was like some kind of leader, spiritual. Anyway, so you have two choices. You can use the Deviant Moon Tarot deck number 1, or you can select deck number 2 as this one is the golden ratio deck. So which one would you prefer? Each one has its own oracle card that I will be using. You want deck 2. With deck 2, it also comes with the oracle card use of the oracle cards angels, gods, and goddesses. So I'm actually very curious about what as while I'm doing this reading for Joe Aries, please feel free to comment on the energy update. I don't know if it resonated with, but they've been talking about this 12-step Merkaba for a while now, and it has something to do with Atlantis, before Atlantis, and then after Atlantis. Something about the collective generational energy has crystallized into two different Merkabas. So the Atlantis and before was a light Merkaba made of light. Then um, basically the suffering, the wars, all that has now created a dark, like a crystallization of dark matter, which is serving to balance the light and the dark, like a complete yin and yang. And that was shown that this was going to be activated. Both of them were going to be fully operational. I think they're going to take the time with the solar eclipse and then the lunar eclipse that's happening in October and the other one in November. They're going to take the time to further activate the dark and the light one, and then they're gonna fully make it operational in 2024 with the eclipses that'll happen there. Arkansas is gonna definitely be the epicenter I think from what I've understood, Arkansas is like the core of both. They're integrating both in America. I don't know why, but okay. So back to what the reading. So for Joe Aries, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles in upright position. We have here the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Six of Pentacles. Okay. The let me just make sure. Yeah, this is the Death card. Okay. And then the Judgment card. Okay. With the Fool's card in reversed. Now I'm gonna get some oracle cards from the deck to see the overall energetic message. I'm hearing this is more of a confirmation. Oops, nope, I'm being told to keep that. Okay, got it. I'm gonna see. Oops. Let me shuffle like this. This one is really humming. And then, no, not that one. Got it. Okay. Okay, it's this one. No. It's this one. Okay, be a little bit more specific. This one. Got it. Okay. I understand. Okay. So, first and foremost, you have the Angel of Union, the Angel of Pleasure, and then the Goddess of Sacred Power. Where the Angel of Union says a partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. The Angel of the Angel of Pleasure says take pleasure in things you do. With the Goddess of of Sacred Power, it says you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Um, what I am feeling being shown, they keep bringing up the word you being single. I'm not sure if you are single, but it's more like they're showing me there's something you need to look back, like some sort of lesson that you thought you fully learned, but go back to when you were single. It's like I think there's a lesson that you missed, or maybe like fast forwarded into, and it has to revolve around you being single. And when I asked what the lesson's energy was, and I felt love, like the energy of love. It's like yes, single. Yes, I learned a lesson from a past. Okay, because that's what this is definitely suggesting is that there was a union with that, but I feel like you had to learn something from this. There is a lesson you've learned. In doing so, with the angel of union, the angel of pleasure, the goddess of sacred power, it's more of like seeing your power, seeing your independence as a way of empowerment to take pleasure in the things that you were able to take pleasure in when you were in the relationship. Maybe this person was very bossy. I kind of feel like this person was very bossy, didn't allow you to do things that you love to do. Whatever happened, just know that this is a good thing. This is for you to grow. It's more of like you have they're emphasizing the building the relationship of your own self, both your mind, your emotions, your body, your soul, spirit. You are now in a time where you're needing to build that relationship with yourself. And don't they one of your female spirit guides was like, and don't, she was like this, and don't let anyone take away your power. I was like, okay. It was interesting. She's very sassy. Um, so she's very sassy. Whoever this female spirit guide is, she's very sassy and very truthful. With that being said, it actually really complements the reading the tarot cards because the Knight of Cups, this is the Knight of Cups. She's like basically going into battle, like charging with wisdom and knowledge. But it's like you were cut off from yourself, your spiritual self. And as the Nine of Pentacles, it's all about wish fulfillment. So you're wishing for better days, you're yearning for better days. And hello, Lenny. Hello. Um, with that being said, now that you fully have manifested that wish of like basically having a better life, whether it be with another person or it's in this case single, you're wishing and manifest something else, which allowed you to release the bondages. You see how those women that she could like remove her bindings, but she's blindfolded. If she could take off the blindfolds, she could see how to get out. But in this case, right here, she is in reverse. So it's like saying you took off the blindfold, you realized this person was just hell on earth, or whatever it was that made you guys, divorce. But now you're investing in yourself and what you choose to invest in that's right for you. Because as you can see, this person is just giving coins to one person and not the other. How you Is there a moderator in the chat? Please take note that Lenny wants a reading. I'm in the process of another reading. Also, for any moderators who are in the chat, please enforce the rule that when I'm doing a reading for a specific person, no one can comment because of the fact that it just gets confusing. If because for me, for like if say the person I'm reading for needs to say something and all these other comments from other people. So just be mindful that when I'm doing a reading, guys, for in this case it's Joe Aries, I'm working with Joe Aries. I know it's a little frustrating because I know you want to make your comment, but know that moderators are the only one that will be allowed to make a comment. But if there are new people that are coming in to a middle of a reading and they want a reading, they can say that they want a reading, and the moderator will take note of that. Okay, just wanted to let you guys know because it was getting kind of confusing for me, and I really thought about this for a while. So I do hope that you are okay with the new rules that are being okay. So Owen, you're good. I'm putting new rules into the chat. So this is actually a very new rule starting today. So um, yeah. Anyway, so back to So Joe Aries, you are definitely like investing your time into something new, especially. And with the death card, it is you are investing in yourself and whatever it be as far as growth. I'm hearing growth, but then saw the word emotional growth. So maybe it's emotional growth, mental growth. But with this like shedding of old skin, you're definitely going to like have more judgment in your life. More of like not like judgment towards you, but more of like you're gonna see, okay, this person really isn't good for me. They're wearing a mask, So you're gonna see like who has a mask on, who doesn't, who to invest your time in, who not to invest your time in. And you're no longer gonna be the fool. Yeah, a lot of people say the fool card is starting on your journey, but it could literally mean that you were a fool. In this case, you're not a fool. You're like becoming more aware of what is good for you and what is not. And in doing so, yeah, in doing so, you're like, but like, okay, this person's lying. Sorry, I gotta cut you off. Um, I definitely feel that. they're showing me that you're very smart, intellectually smart, not with like they're saying not with the it's not that you're not intellectually smart educationally. I mean smart as in spiritual smart. Like you know what is good for you and what isn't. You're starting to become seeing deeper facets of yourself. So I want to pull some shuffle the deck and actually see what is coming in, as this is more talking about what you're already doing. So I'm gonna shuffle the tarot cards and the Oracle deck. Let's shuffle the Oracle deck to see what is next. Hello, bright star. Please note that if you want a reading, just say I would like a reading, and a moderator will take note. Okay. I'm trying to keep like the chatter to a minimum when I'm doing a reading for another person, because it gets confusing for me, and I'm sure it does get confusing sometimes for the client, and that way, um, I can just focus on their energy, and the moderators are the only ones who are allowed to make a comment when I'm in the middle of a reading. Now, if, say, for example, I'm finished with the reading, you know, it's just I'm trying to keep the confusion down to minimum. But if you would like a reading, definitely say yes. Yes, you can. Oops. Just know that the moderators. Okay, these are a bunch of cards, Spirit. This is a bunch of cards. You can't honestly expect me to read a bunch of cards. But okay. I'm just gonna do it because I love Spirit and I love you guys. Okay, so there's a whole lot of Oracle cards here. So obviously there's a whole lot of stuff coming in for you. I'm hearing. I was just got into my vision of clairvoyancy. They showed me the lunar eclipse being a great part in the whole new energy, which is happening around November 7th through the 8th. But they're also mentioning that yes, the October eclipse on the 25th is more of like the jump eclipse. It's going to jumpstart it, but then the lunar eclipse is going to happen on the November 7th. It is really going to kick it in, like really whoosh, ramp it up. So we have here the angel of abundance, the goddess of the unknown, the angel of relaxation, the goddess of physical psychic protection, and I said physical protection because I was saying physical, but it's psychic protection. But there's something to do with physical protection here. The angel of clearing and the angel of the universe with the angel of awakening. I definitely see that there's going to be some financial abundance. I definitely pick that up. With the goddess of the unknown, it's more like you don't. Maybe like in the future, I'm feeling from you that it's more like you're going to be like, okay, I haven't had this much money in forever. What do I do with it now? Like, where do I invest my time in? How do I make more of this? To know what's coming. Yes, yeah, okay. And then the angel of relaxation. It's more like you're kind of like gonna relax. Like, yeah, I don't have any more worries. Oh, I wanted to wear my hat for you guys because this is a new hat for me. It's pretty cool. It's got like ruins and stuff on it. What you guys think? Got to ask you guys about that. But the goddess of psychic protection, I said physical protection too, because I was saying physical, but then I caught myself. But there is some physical protection. I definitely feel like this has to do with your psyche, like you being able to judge whether or not like that person is physically good for you or not. Okay. Hi everyone. If you would like a reading, please ask for one in the chat. You will be added to the list. When it's your turn, please have your question ready to put in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Luana. Luana, yeah. Moderators will routinely also like show the list. That way, people don't keep asking the same question. Like, may I have a reading, just so that they know that they are on the list. Okay, so yeah. But with the goddess of psychic and physical protection, it's like you're clearing out old habits. Like, say for example, um, and I'm using uh, an example. It's not pertaining towards you, okay, Joe Aries, okay? Uh, it's like, for example, say if like What's a good example? Oh, I got one. I'm going to use myself. So, for example, I used to have a lot of self harming, self doubt. I'm working on this actually. Self harming, self doubtful thoughts in my head, right? Like, oh, I'm not good enough. I, I'm, I'm not confident. I can't do that. But now I'm starting to grow into being like getting rid of those thought processes. So it's like you're clearing out those thought processes, those emotional thoughtful emotions, the behavioral thoughts and emotional behavioral uh, patterns, the patterns of your physical behavior that is connected to the emotional and mental psyche, right? And you're like clearing out these reaction and action, right? With the help of the angel of the universe, it says you are being encouraged to expand your thinking. So as you are doing this, you are growing. Yet you are definitely going to be expanding. And I saw the image of a pink lotus, so it's going to be expanding in loving yourself. Most definitely doesn't mean that it's not going to expand in other aspects, but it's going to revolve around the energy of love. And then the goddess of awakening. So you'll come into a new awakening by December. I'm seeing the first and second week of December. It's like that'll be like a major like epiphany on the December 14th. Um, with that being said, the 15th, it's like, oh my, now that I have this epiphany, let's get right to work. And then it's by December 26th that you're gonna start seeing the fruits of your labor. So, and you'll be investing in a new career path or maybe some sort of like class. Okay. Um, so is does that I want to actually see what other cards from the tarot cards come through because I did say I was gonna. Yeah, you are definitely being supported by the angels for sure. Angel support. Wow. Will I be in a relationship? Um, as far as the relationship part, it really depends on your spiritual growth. So it really depends on you. The trick about having a horrible relationship is not closing your heart off from manifesting a better relationship because like people physically experience like say abusive relationships is a big one. So say if they experience several abusive relationships, well then they start slowly becoming an introvert and it's like, is it worth it, being in love to finding love, is it worth it, so that's the important part, is not to close yourself off from trying again. What other things should we expect? Okay. Here in January, so there's something, as far as the answer to your question, it's through your self development. So for January, again, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles upright, the Eight of Swords reversed. So you're gonna have a wish fulfilled, but it will require you to remove the blinding. I think this singlehood with the the evolutionary consciousness that you're gonna have is to prepare you for a better relationship. Okay, so yeah, you will have a relationship, a new one, but you have to go through the emotional, mental growth and maturity and evolution in order to manifest that better relationship. So, as far as this October, November, and December goes, the energy is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, excuse me, and the Empress card in reverse. So it's more introspection, like inspecting inner reflection, shadow work through your subconscious. So that is what I'm getting. I hope that resonates with you. Um, that is all that I can get for you at the moment. I would like to first make an announcement to the collective on YouTube. It has to do with my metaphysical store. The new metaphysical store is this is the name of it. I want to share it because You can order a reading from me on my website at thecreatorfrequency.com. There we go. And if you want to donate to the channel, this is how you can do it through the Cash App or hold on, B6910 or Edgar KSS gmail.com. That email is for PayPal, okay? So Joe Aries, next is yep. So those are the two ways you can donate to support to my channel, but also know the Cash App and the PayPal you can use as payment if you don't want to go through the website and you just want to pay directly. What you do is when you do the Cash App, you do it's 25 no. Let me actually get the photo so you can see what it is I'm referring to. So I'm gonna read the let me just pull it up. So I tend to get the name of the prices confused. So let me just look up the store and I'll give you the prices just so you guys know that you can reach out to me to book a reading if and when I am not online. Looked out. That way you guys can come, you can like book a session. Say if I'm not online, right, for a very long time, you can come to metaphysical stores. There we go. The website goes. Okay. Okay, here we go. So for the sessions, when you go to your book online, yes, you are really empowering. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. So for the 30-minute readings, it's $55. Um, for the 15-minute reading, it's $25, and then for the $75, for an hour, it's 75. Now, know that the same kind of readings I do here, I do on all of my readings when you book a private session. So you're getting 9 times out of 10, I tend to go overboard anyway. So, because I've had people who book a 15-minute reading, and I end up doing like a 30-minute reading. It was awesome. I was just very like sometimes I do meditations for the client on the spot where I don't charge at all. You can book for the Angelic Knowledge course that is $222. What I'd have made it to where you can only, if you want to, you can pay $111 and then pay the rest at a later date. The Reiki class is it's an hour, but the two classes I've just mentioned, the Reiki classes and the Angelic Knowledge class, those span out through a period of 7 days, okay? So just know that the price is for the time and how many days it goes for. The Reiki classes are $111 even. Any angelic energy healing sessions that include soul recalibration, soul restoration, and me utilizing the space-time grid to reconstruct through the powers of geometry, crystals, sound, and numbers. Uh, that is an hour session for 111. I just want to make sure I update you on all the new prices and stuff, so just bear with me, guys. So Hidden Knowledge class is 101. It's $333. That is a period of 14 days where we cover the light and the dark aspects of everything. The elemental aspects, for everything, okay? There is a super conscious recode that is an hour session. It is for $111, okay? And I wanted to show you the new products because I realized that a lot of my I've been mentioning for a while. So With the spiritual self-care package, the spiritual care package, this includes the where you can have a one-time purchase of 175, or you could have a monthly subscription where I send this to you monthly for $100. This package does include the 3 Palo Santo sticks, 2 sage sticks, a small bag of tumbled stones. They are random but based off intuition. A mojo bag and a assortment of 3 assorted herbs for either for use of tea or for floral herbal baths, and a intention candle. But I've also made it to where you can, if you want, contact me and I can change it for chime candles. Now, the return policy is that all sales are final. You can't return your products. However, if you find an item missing or damaged, I will replace it free of charge and give you a discount code for one-time use of 50% off. Okay. For the creational self-care package, if you're looking for that spot of love, again, 175 for one-time purchase, and then for the self-care package, it's monthly. If you want it monthly, it's $100. So with this package, it includes a jar of bath salts, a jar containing the facial mask, 2 bars of scented soap, one made from goat milk, one made from the oatmeal soap base. But I use doTERRA oils because they use 100% pure, like from the no, they don't use a carrier oil. It's very, very good. And I make a deodorant that's made of coconut oil, baking soda, cornstarch, and the doTERRA oils. We have then also the facial mask. We have, which is used out of a mixture of clay from the Blakely Jam, and we have also, I use algae from the hot springs in Arkansas, and I use oatmeal, cornmeal, and flour as a thickener. Um, I use usually in the doTERRA oils. I mostly use a citrus for the oil because citrus is very good, very cleansing. But I also make a homemade cologne with a channeled message from yours truly, that says our Oracle. So then I want to just make sure you guys know of the new products. So I told you guys before that my website was down, okay? So I was doing some revamping, and I just want to let you guys know of everything that I offer. So with the intention candles, it's $25.52. They are a mixture of crystals and herbal spices. Charms are also decorated with them if necessary. I am selling selenite sticks. This is an example of one of the selenite sticks. There are 11.11. The Palo Santo sticks are $1. I realized when I looked on the website and tried to make a payment, I realized that when I used the Palo Santo, I'm basically ordering one for $5, and I was like, that's not right, because wasn't thinking about how the website sets it up. So basically, you were paying $5 for one when really you could have gotten 5. So I decided to switch it to a $1 because you're ordering one for one Palo Santo stick for $1. So, and the sage sticks are $5.55. The mojo bags are $33.33 because of it's the prices for the crystals on the herbs in the bag. The materialization jar is 55 flat rate. So yeah, there are intention. You can have your intentions and stuff. I've made options where you can pick a certain energy. So anyway, with that being said, now that we've gotten all the formalities out of the way for the new updates for the Creator Metaphysical Store, I am on to the next person. So it says here, how did Z feel when he received my note I gave him today? Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hold on. Wait. So first and foremost, I need you to pick the tarot deck that you want. So, deck number 2 is the Golden Ratio deck. For deck number 1, it's the Deviant Moon tarot deck. Okay. There is an oracle card deck for each one, so just be mindful of that. Oh, how do you guys like my new hat? It's pretty cool. I got it. It has like a whole bunch of ruins on it, and I'm wearing all black because it so matches together. So I'm thinking about like weaving some wire wrap this part to more make it more to pull it upward, and then I was thinking about weaving wire through the rim and leaving spaces where I can like hang crystals and stuff off of it. It'd be so cool. It says, "I'm fine with whatever you are drawn to for my reading." Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with this one, the Deviant Moon Tarot deck. And instantly, the cards that came through, and interesting enough, your message was about a note. So, with what we have first is the Justice in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords. Wait, is this the Eight of Swords or this is not? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eight of Wands. But the Eight of Swords is related energetically. Eight of Wands in reverse. As you know, the Eight of Wands in reverse is about basically removing the blindfold. So basically, with the Eight of Swords, right? Show me the card from this tarot deck. So let me find it for you to see you follow along with what I'm saying. I want you to see, like, here it is. So, like, with this Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords came through. Basically, he now knows your true feelings because you left a message, right? You left a message. Now, as this the Eight of Swords, he's like, the blindfold's off. Now I truly know what she feels towards me. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't sugarcoat my readings. With this being said, the Justice card being in reverse, it's all about balance, giving and taking. I truly feel that he definitely, I feel like he doesn't really have those feelings towards you. It's almost like, okay, awkward kind of vibes. With the Page of Swords, though, he considers you more as a friend than more of a romantic thing in this case. I feel like with this being said, it could change in the future. You know, you have to grow the relationship. If you haven't gotten like, if you guys have dated for a while, you can develop those feelings for him to develop those feelings towards you. But I definitely don't see him like having any form of love towards you. More like he doesn't know how to respond right now. And I feel like he may, with this Justice card, he might not reciprocate those feelings and may consider you just as a friend or a colleague, an acquaintance. But what I do see though, is if you go on dates with this person, hang out with this person more, he most likely will develop those feelings that you have for him. He will develop those feelings towards you. And that's what I would encourage, is try to go on dates with this person, fun things, romantic things even, so just try to get him to develop those feelings. So confirmation here, the Strength card popped out. So definitely by having dates with this person, you will strengthen the reciprocation of him loving you. Okay. So, because that just definitely confirms strength, for real. It can't be a much given sign there. It's like, yes, you will strengthen the connection as long as you put in the effort, try to get him to like go on dates with you and stuff. For the time being, don't call it a date. Just call it like, oh, you want to hang out at my place and watch TV and video games or do something. Just do that. Because he might like if you, for example, say, oh, you want to go on a date, and you may like, no, I don't think so. So try to do it like more as a hangout, and then go up from there. I'm going to see what cards come through for you with the chakra cards for belief change. Interesting love. Let's see what cards or what chakras should you focus on. Okay, being told to stop. Pull one more card. Got it. Okay, wait. This one. You sure? Okay, got it. So, you got two. I didn't see the second one, but you got two sacral chakras, one solar plexus chakra, and one throat chakra. Interestingly enough, there's definitely an imbalance. I'm hearing an imbalance with your solar plexus, which is blocking your sacral chakra. It's like blocking the flow there, and therefore also blocking the flow from your heart to your throat. It's like you're stagnant. Okay, so start with the sacral chakra, then into the throat. Then all the way up to the throat. Do all seven just to be on the safe side. So with this being said, I'm being drawn to start with the letting go is the first one, the first oracle card. It says, I released repressed or trapped emotions and their associated beliefs with ease and grace. Where appropriate, I let go of those people and situations that perpetuate hurt and unease. I release my investment in staying safe and stuck. I surrender, trust, and allow the light to guide me. With creativity, it says here, I am free. Oh, the affirmation for this is I release. Okay, and now creativity. It says, I am free to play, free to love, laugh, and experiment. I am free to experience, to create, and to manifest. I am free to be myself. I am allowed my creative potential to flow through me and in all of its glory and magnificence. And it says, I flow. With the solar plexus, it says it's actually more of a mantra than anything. It says, you are free to be yourself. Your power is yours to keep. No excuses, no apologies. Banish fear and shine your light. You have always been. You will always be. You are. You belong. And then the last one is for your throat chakra. It says freedom. I release all tears, sadness, and the attachment to closing up and playing small in order to allow my throat to fully open. I open my throat and allow myself to breathe, sing, laugh, and cry. My voice is an instrument through which I heal myself and others. Okay. For gathering clarification for my situation. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. Shuffle these up. I got really called to. I'm going to take this heart chakra card. I'm going to read this because I got really called to do this for you. Your heart chakra one, it says, I am free to give generously to others and do so with love. I breathe love, light, and nourishment into my body, mind, and spirit, allowing my inner well of resource to fully replenish. As I weave loving kindness out into the world, I receive loving kindness from the universal web. affirmation is I give, and the word is openness. Okay. So with that being said, it says, hi, Sparkle, Sparkle. Oh, hey, what's up, girlfriend? It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm laughing because I just thought of something funny. It was from an episode. I can't remember which episode, but no, it was American Dad. It was American Dad, and I think it was his son Steve, and he was like saying, uh, I think it was he said Sparky Sparky Boomman, but it reminded your name when it says Sparkle Sparkle. I'm thinking it's just funny. It says, hi everyone, if you would like a reading. Oh, thank you. I do remember there was someone after. It's Bright Star, because she said after Lenny, hi, can I have a read? Yes. Oh, good. You caught that too. Okay. But tell me what you guys think of my hat. It's super cool. My hat's name is Raven. It's super cool. I know. And it's like but the words changed to like sparkle, sparkle, boom, man. I laugh because it's like so similar to Sparky, Sparky, boom, man. I will say if Bright Stars here, after Bright Stars reading, I'm gonna take a break so that way we can, because I want to get some water and just so you guys can get some water, some snacks, maybe have some chips, anything and everything that you want. Okay, and I'll take a 5 minute break because I want to put some stuff on the stove for dinner, which I'm just basically boiling eggs. And then I'm going to have some toast. And that's it. Actually, I'm probably going to also have some French toast there, but I'm just going to have the boiling eggs. Okay, so but if she doesn't respond, I'm assuming she's still here. I feel like she's still here, but she's away from the phone. Bright Star, are you here? Now, if she isn't here, we're gonna quickly take the 5 minute break. That way, I can put my food on the stove and start cooking, and then that way, by the time I'm finished with Sparkle Sparkle, I will then take a brief moment to check my boiled eggs. Oh, oh, oh! I'm gonna have some deviled egg. I just remembered I have some honey mustard and mayonnaise. No, I'm gonna make egg salad. That's what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make egg salad and have it on pieces of bread. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm getting hungry and I'm seeing I create things. I'm like, I could have deviled eggs, but then I remembered I had the honey mustard and the mayonnaise. Like, wait, no, I can have deviled eggs. But then now it's turning into egg salad. I'm gonna have egg salad tonight. I'm actually trying to eat healthy. It says Sparkle Sparkle. I did add you to the list. You will be right after Bright Star. It seems like Bright Star is no longer here. So I gave her a few minutes. Right? Did I give her a few minutes? I mean, we've been chatting and stuff. So I'm gonna let the moderators make the decision on this. Should we give her a time limit or like? Should we just take the 5 minute? I wouldn't say 5 minutes, but it might be a little bit over just because the stuff. But um, would you guys? Should we take a break now, or should we give her a few more minutes? Moderators, your opinions matter. Oh, and right, there is slow mode. Forgot that because sometimes there'll be some trolls up in this bitch. I just want a quick answer. LOL from me. Well, I'm waiting to see what the moderators decide. Luana C, do you think, as a moderator, do you think we should let her give her more time? For a few minutes for Bright Star, are you here? Okay. So we're gonna give her 3 more minutes to see if she's here. And while we're waiting for her to respond, I might as well just go with my stuff and stuff. So let me know when she responds. Okay. Which I will be right back. Where did I put that? Where did I put it? Let me check to see if she responded. Says I really don't think she. Well, we're still giving her a few minutes to respond, and perfect. Okay, I'm coming back to the screen. Just give me 1 minute. checking the comments. Okay. So it looks like she is not. And there's Artie. Yes. Okay, so it looks like she is not here, guys. So I'm gonna do a 5-minute break for everyone that is here. So for everyone that is here, you are. I'm allowing. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to fix my cords on my phone. Okay. For everyone that's here, I would like for you all to take a 5-minute break. That way, you guys can get your coffee, your tea, your snacks, put in your dinner in the microwave, your leftovers. Get something to eat, use the bathroom, make yourselves even more comfortable. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and um, find me a snack while I wait for dinner. Yeah. So I'm gonna start the timer. Just let me get my phone up. And I do apologize for my disappearing act. I was simply waiting for her to respond, and she never responded. So, okay. Timer is 4. Oop, no, not 10 hours. Oops. Cancel. Oh, Jesus. If we did it for 10 hours, it wouldn't stop. Okay. Here. When it's on, I will hear it. So I will see you. Make yourself comfortable, guys. We'll be back with the show after this break. Okay. Is already I have added you to list. You'll be next. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now the 5-minute break has been concluded. Right on time too. So, Sparkle, Sparkle, are you here? I hope she is. Do be sure, guys, that we are taking a break. I'm gonna say the 5-minute break has been concluded. Oh, Luana, we should really make sure to like make a comment saying that that say if we're on break, so we're taking, we should really make a comment saying, oh, we're taking a 5-minute break, and someone that way we don't mislead people and there's no one here. Like, oh, who's here, right? It was so funny because while I was getting stuff situated, when we were waiting for Bright Star, I remember saying, my spirit guides tend to talk to me sometimes through song verses, and what popped in my head was Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? It was so funny, and it was super funny because it's like, yeah, man, my spirit guides be too funny. They be funny. Sparkle, Sparkle. We'll give them a few minutes because I know we were saying there was going to be a break, so they might be holed up in the bathroom. Um, so, what do you think of Raven, Luana? My hat's name is Raven. What do you think? Say hello, Raven. Hello. Let's say hello, Raven. I think it's awesome. If you look closely, it's got all these different ruins and stuff. It's super awesome. I love it. You wear it well. Thank you. I'm actually thinking about wire wrapping this with gold, right? I mean, not gold, copper. Um, and I was thinking about having through the copper loops that hang here. I was thinking about attaching like vials or wired wrapped vials with crystals. I was thinking also that I should have some cages where I can actually switch out the. Okay, I like to hear it. And I was thinking about having different wired wrap cages where I could actually change the different ones. But I was also thinking about having certain crystals on the front, except for right here, maybe some small ones, some small vials or something. Yeah. And then I was thinking about if you look at the, I'm thinking about building a actual firmer because it's only on the inside. It's got like some um leather, but it's there's nothing on the inside to. If you look closely, there's nothing on the inside to firm this. So I'm thinking about using some gold-plated copper to weave the inside, very thick copper, okay? Because this is also thick too. And I was thinking about doing that, and then flip for the. So we got the copper here on the intermediate side. I was gonna do silver copper, and I was thinking about having it do length. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2. That way I can like stick symbols or my intentions for the day and stuff like that. And then for the inside, I was thinking about having like adding a pocket so I can like hide some cool stuff in there when I need to. I love it. It says love sparkles. I like the that idea. If you do add to it, I would love to see it. Oh yeah, go for it. I'm gonna be wearing this thing for like when I go live. It's like I. This is like so me, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But it would be so nice. I would. It just another idea popped in my head. I think what I'll do is like take like a tacky glue because it dries clear. Put tacky glue on the rim over when I finish the gold, silver, and plated copper pieces, and then the silver copper. I think what I'm gonna do is take a make big swaths of tacky glue, and I'm gonna sprinkle herbs on the top, and it'll look so cool, so good. It'll smell good too. So I was thinking about doing that too, and then yes. Oh, and Sparkle, do M think I will become famous? Uh, I'll be honest with you. I don't. If M doesn't think you're famous, I think you'll become famous for sure, for real. I think you'll become famous. What do you do? What kind of stuff you do? Oh, but you want the cards, and I got really drawn to the Deviant Moon Tarot deck and the Chakra cards for Police Change. So we'll see what the cards come through. But what exactly are you wanting to be famous for? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Why I kept seeing musical notes. I'm like thinking, I must have what is she famous for? She's like, and I saw musical notes, so that makes a lot of sense. Girl, I'll be honest with you. If M don't think you're famous, I think you will be famous. What makes a song the best is it's spoken from the heart. You ain't you can't you write in original songs, new songs. I don't care if the producer wants you to make the an old song better. Make an original song because you it a song only becomes possible if the people resonate with the song. Got it? If the people love the song, it's because of they relate to a certain verse of what you experienced. So yes, you will succeed. I suggest you don't get a producer or a manager. Make be your own producer, your own manager, because shit, your manager will book you until you're dog tired. I mean, down to the bone. So don't get a manager. Manage your own booking appointments and everything, because that is in order for you not to get too caught up in singing all the time and have strep throat and all those issues, in order to have time for your family and for your friends, I would suggest becoming your own manager, becoming your own producer. Um, Work with a record label company. I don't know why, but Snoop Dogg just popped in my head. I have no so maybe work with a record company that shows with that has Snoop Dogg is connected with. Who the hell is texting me? I'm gonna let them know I'm online. Wait, what? Oh, no. Wait, what? Okay. Give me 1 minute. Well, I'll let Giovanni know that it needs a lot more. Oop, oop, oop. Come on. Says clipboard. Oops. Trying to let him know that I'm live. I'm live streaming on YouTube. I wonder if there's a most polite, more polite. So these cards, back to Sparkle Sparkle. So these cards came through. I do apologize for the disturbance. I just wanted him to know that I'm live because he'll text me, and he's awesome. He's also really cool. He does awesome art, you guys. He's like me, not like me, like exact copy, but he's also great artist. He does paintings like me, as you can see. I got artwork all over my walls, which actually they're gonna be spray painting it all white again. But I did this for for to attune the aristocrat manor structure. Plus, and when this place was haunted for a while. Now, since I came here, I've been saging all the stuff, and it goes out into the halls, and it's been clearing out this place. I've done pentacles of the seven archangels on each of the seven floors, right? 7 7, warding away evil spirits. I've been using the 7 floors to invoke the seven archangels. Seven is a good number in agnostic Catholicism. They believe the seventh pointed star is to be a one for warding off evil. So I invoke that up and down each floor. 7 spiritual heavens and 7 spiritual hells. So I decided to invoke each of the 7 heavenly planes, and then have distributed 7 archangel pendants the um throughout the aristocrat. Now back to your reading. Let me just make sure he understands. Okay, he said, "Okay, I'll go tune in." Ah, ooh, I love this picture. Oh, you could. Oh, I gotta talk. I gotta talk to Giovanni later. Okay, so I've got all your cards while we were just talking about Giovanni. He's awesome, guys. You're awesome. Y'all are all awesome. Okay, so Sparkle Sparkle. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Five of Wands. Ooh, Metamorphosis here. What's your Metamorphosing too? With the Seven of Pentacles in upright position. We have here the Ace of Wands, very nurturing. Good, good, good. With the, I'm just gonna make sure I count these right, because man, they put these in Roman numerals. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of Cups here. Good number. With the Judgment card in reverse. Ooh, okay, that's good. With the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Justice card in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in upright position with the Empress card in upright position. Okay, so this is really, really good. So the Knight of Swords definitely, I'm getting the vibes of, even if you were an introvert or not really social, kind of not confident, don't really believe in yourself, maybe some self doubt. It's like what negative things you are metamorphosing out of. You are definitely metamorphosing into someone better. Like not better, like you are you, but like I'm saying, like you're becoming more confident, more open to singing in crowds and stuff like that. Um, with this being said, with the Seven of Pentacles, you're letting go of You're letting go of. Let me. One moment. Super sorry. So you're letting go of. I whenever the Seven of Pentacles comes out, you see how she's stabbing the tree. The tree symbolizes family, right? And if it's bleeding, you're basically releasing any family trauma, friend trauma with friends, family, or romantic significant others, right? So you're going to be releasing that and be more nurturing towards yourself. This is how you are. I'm hearing this is how you're going to become famous. This is the energy you need to let go of so you can become famous. That's what I'm hearing. And then I just got really drawn to the top card. See the Sun card. Yep, success. With the Death card. Oh, yes. See, it's all about success, but it's like how this is how you're going to become successful. There are some things you're going to need to release. And it's not just like with yourself. It's more like you got to also let go of friends, family, significant others that may doubt you, may not have the confidence in you, that don't support you too. Because that's what this is also saying with the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands, and then the Seven of Pentacles. It's saying that you not only have to release these doubts, these lack of confidence, the not believing in yourself, but you got to release people who make you feel that way. Okay. So that way you can nurture yourself. In fact, we're in a crescent moon, and I believe it's going to be coming into it's a new moon tonight. And you see how is a crescent moon here. There is a full moon here. There's a crescent moon here. Crescent moon. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crescent moons. See number 7. Just confirmation, because I was just talking about the 7-pointed star, talking about the 7 archangels. So 7 in your reading, 7 crescent moons. There are 2 here of 2 full moons. So 7 is number for the 7 archangels. It's also referred to within esoteric astrology as relationships and career, even love life sometimes. With the Two of Pentacles, I mean, not the Two of Pentacles, which is funny because the Two of Pentacles is right here in your reading. The 2 full moons, the 2 is also about, 2 in the house of astrology is about material possessions, physical things. So you'll be definitely full. You'll definitely have a full, like too much. It'd be so full, it'd be like bursting at the seams, kind of like full of success, full of love, full of all the good stuff. Okay. But of course, you must work towards that. You will have many trials and tribulations. Honestly, I almost gave up on becoming an entrepreneur and owning an online metaphysical store. But somehow the universe made me find the strength to keep going. I made a promise that I'd continue this all the way till the end of 2023. I don't see any big success change, that then I will be. Hey, Nasha M. Are you Giovanni, or are you someone else? Because, anyway. So, Sparkle, what I am seeing here is you gotta release this negative energy, whether it's doubt, fear, worry, lack of confidence, anxiety, stress. You have to remove these people, places, and things, and the things that make you feel that way, things that make you think that way, in order to truly have your wishes granted. You see, there's a genie inside this bottle. So, and then with that, you will no longer be judged. You will no longer be overburdened. Okay, you will no longer feel the injustice of the world. You will find a sense of balance between the non-physical and the material in the physical world, and be at the top as you are the empress, honey. And then when I was on break, Sparkle, I kept hearing, seeing a star, and it was rising. So I think that leads to your original question about being famous. So you will become a star rising to the top. So it's like, because it was like a star and it was rising from the earth to the heavens. So, and I was meditating on what you needed to hear, not the question, but what you need to hear. And they said that she needs to know that she's a star. That she is a star and she is rising out of the ashes. And you will be successful. Okay, God. Okay, Sparkle, you are going to be so successful. You just gotta, with the death card, you gotta release, remove, get rid of those people, places, and things that make you feel those negative thoughts of, I don't believe in myself. I can't do that. Take array those thoughts and those emotions that make you feel lack of confidence, doubt, worry, anxiety, and stress. Okay, I want you to work on that. And I actually do a super conscious recode for an hour session that um, includes it's basically, I say certain keywords in your super consciousness, and how it works is there's the consciousness, right? The pendulum oscillating structure. Then there's your subconscious, which all it's programmed is to survive, to keep you alive. So say for example, you went through a horrible relationship, but you survived that, right? So your subconscious is like, hey, I survived that. So instead of finding this relationship, I'm gonna make sure that she finds the same energy than this other person that you experience, right? So you tend to manifest the same thing, but it's the same person, whether it's same energy, regardless of how much you want to manifest something different, because your subconscious, like, I survived this. There's no reason to. I don't even know what this is that you want to manifest because I never experienced it, right? So what the superconsciousness does is it's like the brain surgeon. I can reconstruct the thought programs, reconstruct the emotional behavioral responses. Of course, I do muscle testing and stuff like that. I use chakras and all kinds of stuff with this. So it's really, really powerful. Okay, maybe added to the list. And so just wanted to let you know it is an hour session. You can make, like, if you send me like $55 even. I did 111 because it's super complex and it takes an hour. Um, Partly also I do energy work in it. So that's why I do it at 111. But I can accept $55 if you're wanting a 30-minute reading. And interesting enough, you know, the Emperor card came out in reverse when I was talking about the super consciousness. So you're definitely releasing some masculine energies out. So I have added you to the list. You're right after Artie. Okay, it's Artie's. Oh, let me first get the Oracle cards for Sparkle, and then we'll continue to Artie. I'm actually was guided to use the Angel Gods and Goddesses deck. So let's see. What do they want you to know? I had the image pop in my head. It was like, give me money. And it was like, that was so funny because I was like, that. I guess they're they're rooting for you. They're definitely rooting for you. So let's see what they want you to know. Okay, so we have here the Goddess of Knowledge. I feel like with this Goddess of Knowledge, you're starting to understand yourself more, becoming more self-aware of yourself. With that, you have the Angel of Psychic Abilities. You're definitely, as you're understanding yourself, you're growing more and more in your divine power, in your divine energy, right? Then the last card is the Angel of Union. You're unifying with yourself, your yin and your yang. To start to apply, it says the Goddess of Knowledge says, start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. With the Angel of Psychic Ability, your intuitive psychic abilities are strong at present. I feel more of enhancing than anything, strengthening itself. The Angel of Union says the partner is blessed, destined for greatness. So you are your own partner. You, the partner, working to create success, is blessed with success. It is destined for greatness. So That's what I got. Now, is Artie still here? Artie. Okay, I guess we got the oracle cards for Artie then. Artie, where you at? And it's so funny. I was like talking about, I was saying Artie, and all these cards came out. So obviously, these oracle cards are for Archie. So while waiting for Artie to respond with his question, we're gonna go over his oracle cards. So the angel of emergence, it's time for the real you to emerge. The angel of self-worth. I heard compassion, self-compassion, compassion for yourself. It says angel of self-worth says you're currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. And I feel like compassion has to do with this. The angel, there is an angel of compassion, but I feel like this has to do with you being more compassionate to yourself, more loving to yourself. The goddess of oneness says someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. So there's someone supporting you, I guess. With the goddess of shadows, though, it says what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. And I feel like with this for you, Artie, it's like you're going through an intense shadow period and you're becoming the fire, the flame, becoming more embraced in yourself. It's like this, rah, and you're like rising up and you're becoming super strong, super powerful in your divinity, in your self. And I definitely feel like the crown chakra is being activated, but the shadow, as the snake is going over the heart chakra, this might have to do with shadows within the heart. I'm definitely feeling though heart traumas, which is allowing you're now opening yourself up to the possibilities. With the snake coming towards the third eye, your rebirth and resurrection. So the snake's all about rebirth, shedding its skin, rebirth, renewal, transformation too. So you're definitely going through a positive rebirth and renewal. I'm definitely picking up. You're doing something that you have kind of postponed, but now you're like they're commending you on something that what you used to do. Hold on, let me rephrase this. What you love that you stopped doing that you used to do, they're commending you on you reinvigorating what you loved to do, what you used to do. It keeps popping in my head again. So this is something that you used to do that you love doing, and they're commending you on taking initiative and reapplying yourself to what you used to do, to what you loved to do. So whatever that is. But Archie, are you still here, my friend? I heard the word fight. Keep on fighting to the end. Artie, are you still here? While I'm waiting for Artie to pop his question, I'm going to turn off the stove so that way my stuff doesn't get burned. Hmm. It looks like Artie disappeared. Artie, are you still here? Okay, it looks like Artie disappeared. He's no longer here. Okay. So I can see Nasha's question. It says, "Will I end up with someone who's from a different religion?" Let's see. Are you do you, Nasha, want deck number one, Deviant Moon Tarot deck, or deck number two, which is the Golden Ratio deck? Deck number two. And behind deck number two, we have Selenite. I'm not a game show, you guys. I wish. I would totally have fun on my own game show if I did. So, you know how they have like on Wheel of Fortune, was it Wheel of Fortune? It was something, some show back in the day where they would like do a puzzle or something and then they get to choose behind door curtain number one, curtain number two, curtain number three. And say like they chose curtain number three and they said, let's see what you could have missed behind one and two. So curtain number one, you missed a limited edition of say this game console, right? That'd be so funny. And then like deck number two, it'd be like a year's worth of selenite. I just thought it would be funny. That'd be so cool. I I remember that game show. Yeah, but and then it's like 9 times out of 10 people would choose the like I think they would choose the second one. They would always choose the second one. Most of them I would see they would choose the second one. I mean, but then like some people would choose the third and they just get a year's supply of soup or something and it'd be funny. Um so let's see. Anyway, I got the star card. And it's funny because we were just talking about the one from Sparkle's rating, and I feel though there's some information that you need to go back into Sparkle's reading. There's some sort of information that you either have will resonate with, or have already just resonated with that. Um, cards keep flying out of me. Okay, so we have here. Okay, let me just scoop these up. It'll be this one, and then this one. Cool. So this is the energy. I feel like this is more talking about whom this person will energetically be, like in general, right? So we have the Star card in reverse, but the Hermit card upright position with the Hangman is that no, this is the Hangman. Yeah, no, upright. So this man will definitely be someone who is esoterically. He might be an occult practitioner. He might do what people call witchcraft or something. Some occult practitioners are Wiccan, pagan. Some are Celtic, Druid, Nordic. So there are different types of religions. So he'll definitely be someone of great knowledge. He'll be someone of great knowledge and will know how to use that knowledge to change perspectives, to change realities, so to speak, to help manifest. To this person, he will come to no surprise to you. He will not have some. It will not be like a hope and revelation, but he'll be someone that, like, you'll know, but you didn't really think of him as that way. Like, so I'm not saying that you know him now, but it's like it'll be like, oh, no wonder why I've met you. No wonder why we're so attracted. So it'd be like that kind of energy there. He will be able, like, he is very fortunate. He has a lot of fortune around him, as the Wheel of Fortune shows. I feel from this card though that with it being like this in reversed, I feel as though he suffered great misfortune. And what's interesting enough is that this, I actually did not realize this, but this is actually a reference to a pentacle of Jupiter that deals with, if I remember correctly, with with fortune. No, it wasn't fortune, or was it one for the against poverty and financial hardship? Regardless, this this is speaking that he is protected. He's he's not like rich and famous, but he is well off. Like he has all his needs met. He's very fortunate. As in, I'm fortunate to have this lovely home, this nice garden. So he's very fortunate in that sense. With the uh, Knight of Cups, this person is someone who holds with great wisdom and knowledge, and he takes that into account above all else. He is very intellectual when it comes to the pros and the cons of any emotional establishment. Um, I feel though a lot of people write him off as a charlatan, but even though he holds great wisdom, like people think he's crazy or nuts, but in your case, he'll make perfect sense to you. With the in his trauma, oh, interesting. So in his trauma, the word trauma. So he has had some bad luck with women. Queen of Pentacles here, physical women. Um, with the funny Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. So yeah, he definitely has some trouble with women, especially emotionally, which he has almost like depression comes to mind here with this. So he like definitely has some trauma. So be prepared to help him through this and be like, honey, I ain't like those other bitches. You ain't gonna get fucked over by me, okay? Be like that. Be that person. Be like, reassure him that you are not traumas with men. Haha. Yeah. So like y'all, I feel like you are both a reflection. When I was picking these cards, I'm definitely getting a reflection. Y'all reflect each other. This will be a mutual partnership where you guys will both grow. I'm not sure if it will be like romantic, as far as marriage. I feel like it'll be a marriage, but then y'all will like a spiritual marriage. Not really a marriage in the physical. Like you will partner up, you will have that romance with each other, but it won't be forever, is what I'm saying. So more than likely, how this will happen is either one of you will fall away and get divorced, or maybe he. I feel like this person though, from what I'm getting, this man you're basically reflections of each other. You will help him heal from whatever he's doing and vice versa. And then he's gonna just have some sort of illness or something that'll help him start the reincarnation process over again. I'm saying this because sometimes there are certain partnerships where they just want to learn a lesson from that person, and they wonder why this guy died. All of a sudden, when this woman died, it's because they had asked your help energetically to learn these lessons, to heal from these lessons, these karmic bad karma and stuff. So that way, when they go to the next lifetime, they won't have such hardships with it. So that's what I'm getting. I think he's gonna like have some disease that'll come out of nowhere, and he'll just reincarnate because you guys like taught each other so much, and it's not because he doesn't love you. It's more like he loves you enough that he knows that you still got to continue, and there's someone better for you. So yeah, I am being guided to the chakra card for a belief change for you, Nasha. Um, I wonder where Giovanni is. He said he'd be tuning in, so. Okay, so, ooh, see? Confirmation, loving, he's definitely going to be loving relationships here. So definitely, the word is loving. Man, I wish I had a mirror so you guys can read the card. I'd be like this. See? Loving. So, loving relationships, it says here, I open my heart to love and joy and move gracefully through my relationships. It is safe for me to feel love for myself, life, and others. I am allowed universal love to permeate every cell of my body. I am worthy of love. I am loved. And it says, I choose love. I'm not sure if like it's really like I feel like you guys will like have will love each other. Death, I will say, death is a part of life. So it's a cycle of rebirth, renewal, life, death, reincarnation. To it's all part of that. It's like la la una. Okay. Hi, Artie. I was wondering where you were at, so we went on to the next person. I did some oracle cards for you before, but then you didn't respond. So, I will be sure to read Artie after this. Okay. Says openness. I am free to give generously to others and do so with love. I breathe love, light, and nourishment into my mind, body, and spirit, allowing my inner well of resource to fully replenish. As I weave loving kindness out into the world, I receive loving kindness from the universal web. The next card is forgiveness. I forgive myself for my imperfections. Do my best and find contentment with that. I am good enough. I recognize my hurt and nurture my inner child with all that she or he needs. I forgive others for their preconceptions, judgments, and behaviors, trusting we all do our best with our current levels of awareness and patterning. The affirmation is I forgive with connection. I recognize the interconnectedness of all life. I recognize the interconnectedness of all life. I honor my connection to all that is. I embody universal love. I am worthy of God's unconditional love. I am open to new connections, and possibilities as I explore the gift of consciousness. It says, I am always connected. With that being said, I feel like the root chakra, the heart chakra, and the crown, the this is the crown chakra are connected. And I feel like you need to ground yourself because the root chakra came through with grounding. Okay, so with that being said, I will move on to Artie. Artie, what is your question? I'm going to shuffle this card while we wait for her. That's a good question. As soon as I saw like your picture, I saw the image of a blue star. So, blue star ascending. So, indigo, Lumi, indigo child. Okay. Will I get married to D. Walker? He didn't take stand for our marriage because of family issues. Will family issues resolve? I'm very upset yesterday, and we got fought. Are you saying the family fought this relationship marriage? To the Walker, he died. I mean, he died. God, no. Um, I meant he didn't take stand for our marriage. Well, honestly, if he didn't take marriage for you, honey, he obviously ain't for you. You need to ask him. Did you ask him why didn't you take a stand for our marriage? I thought you loved me, right? It's like I feel like with this person, no. With what you just said, he didn't stand for you for your marriage. That is a red flag in my book. Because if you ain't gonna take a stand for me, honey, then obviously you ain't weren't serious to begin with. You ain't truly in love with me. That's how I would feel. Honestly. I mean truly, truly honesty. And what did you guys fight about? Like, did you guys fight about why he didn't stand up for you, or I want to know a little bit more because I mean, honestly, if he didn't stand up for you, that's a red flag. It means that he really wasn't really like I feel that it's his. See, in his mind, I'm picking this up. He doesn't want to go against the family. He loves his family, but at the same time, he doesn't want to hurt both sides, right? He has more of family at a higher position than he does you, and this is what I'm getting. Families here, he takes family more into the consideration than he does you. He will listen to family before he listens to you, honestly, and you've seen this already. Especially with the mother energy, female energy, especially because he didn't stand up for you. He didn't stand up against the family he has held in high regard. We okay, yeah, but I'm gonna use the golden ratio tarot deck. Let's see what comes through. But for my advice from your spirit guides, um, I heard the word cut your losses. Yeah, with the eight of swords, with the eight not swords, the eight of wands, conflict, too much conflict. Okay, what advice does she need to have from her spirit guides? I'm being told you will find better ways to invest your. No, I ain't reading this. I swear to God, this is like half the deck here. Okay. Um. Okay. I'm definitely feeling like you need to cut your losses. If this person is gonna start causing you stress, you know, um, like how long have y'all been engaged? Let me ask that. How long have y'all been dating? Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon card, what else is coming into for her? Advice from her spirit guides. Honestly, with the current trajectory of time, no, because he won't stand up for you in this relationship. And I believe I told you that in a previous reading with you. I'd said the same thing, that I felt like he was going to listen to family more than he would for you. I believe I said that before. But with the energy though, it's here's the eight of wands, right? Conflict, attack. With the moon card, this also represents brainwashing, being controlled, female energy, subconscious, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, though, I feel like this is dealing with the physical aspect of them. It's like physical conflict. With the Four of Cups, it's like this cup right here. I don't know if you can see, but that's you, right? And he's looking down at all these three cups, but you're like right here, right? You're right here. You're the spiritual being, right? These are people that don't approve, right? So he's looking at them and completely ignoring you, right? With the Three of Cups, though, there will be no celebration, which obviously means there's going to be no marriage. That is the current trajectory of this timeline. With the Five of Swords, again, he is picking up his sword and looking behind him, wondering, with the other person walking away. Um, I want to see if it's possible to change this trajectory. So I'm going to ask the spirit guides and sisters, because there might be a way. Oops, there might be a way to like change the trajectory. It's like cause and effect, okay? Cause and effect. So your cause and your effect will definitely alter the timeline. So let's see. Desire came out. So there is definitely Desire at the bottom of the deck. Definitely says it is possible to get married, but it'll take longer. Because in order for you to marry this person, you obviously got to change the mind of the family, right? Obviously. You got to change how they think about you, right? So with that being said, um, you might have to be engaged, just simply engaged, not fully married, but engaged for a while until you can change the family's perspective so that way you can marry this person. And that's what I'm feeling. It's like, so you can definitely marry this person, but it'll take longer than you originally thought because again, you got to resolve the how they don't really approve of the marriage, right? And I would suggest sitting down with each of these people that stood out against the marriage and ask them, is there anything that you don't approve of, that you don't see? Like, is there, why did, like, basically ask them, why did you stand out against me? And, time this month. Okay. I will see as far as the energy, your energy with October. So what I do is I do 3 by 4 spread. Okay, so the energy for the first week is the Ace of Cups. The second week is the Lover's card. The third week is the High Priestess card. Then with the last card being the Temperance card. So it looks like as the Ace of Cups, you'll come to an understanding within your relationship with this person. Especially with the Lover's card, there'll definitely be more romance, more fire, more spark, especially in the bedroom. I definitely see the bedroom involved. But with the High Priestess card, I will, like, are you guys not already engaged? Or are you like jumping from A to C as then you've dated and now you want to get married? Because I think it's important that you become engaged first for about a year and or two because it's important to get to know the person more. You know what I'm saying? And then if you guys successfully are engaged for 2 years, then go ahead, get married. I think it's more of a concern for for the family as far as basically you barely know each other. Maybe I don't know, maybe you guys have known each other for years now. Who knows? I don't know the situation. But I'm definitely feeling with the High Priestess card for October, the third month, you're gonna understand something. There's something you're gonna come to understandings with wisely. Yeah, I mean, okay. So you've been engaged, dating for 2 years. I mean, then that shouldn't be a problem. All right. With the temperance card, though, you'll start to like with this understanding of this person, you're gonna start balancing and coming to more of a balanced, even state with the situation. As far as whether or not these issues will resolve, let's see. With the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is all about the Four of Pentacles is basically, you see how this person's holding on, right? And it's in reverse, right? So they're obviously going to let go of this, whatever it is that's going to be resolved. There is a man in particular that will lead this resolution, and it's a matter of waiting for them to let go. So there is something that's what I'm seeing. It will resolve. I know it's not. I know this reading isn't what you. It's not what you expect, but this any good chance in this year. I just did that for October. Okay, and this will be the last question. Already, okay. It says any good changes in the year. This will be the last question, and then we'll move on. So let's see. We did October. Now let's do November and December. We're just going to ask about the energies of November and December. December, you'll definitely have choices you'll need to make, and these are hard choices. November shows the Six of Cups in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Cups in upright position, and then the Nine of Cups in reverse. So there will definitely be conflict in the month of November with the lack of creativity, the lack of like partnerships, kindness, caring. So there's going to be some conflict, especially with relationships and teamwork, which will cause either, I don't know, maybe it's like a dismissal, a breakup. This one has to deal with like dismissing old patterns, right? So I feel like it's more of letting go of old patterns than it really is about like divorcing, right? Who knows? But who knows? I don't know. Then with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it shows that with the man, he's basically looking at his record and it's like, man, I did a good job. It's like nothing will really get done. Things are nothing will really get done with this energy. It's almost like there's gonna be some conflict with the, and especially because November is Thanksgiving. I mean, Thanksgiving, so it gets really kind of chaotic during that time of year. With the Seven of Cups, though, this is saying in December, with all that you've experienced from November, all these conflict, you're gonna have some choices you're gonna need to make. Like, was it worth it spending my time uh, with my job, with this? Should I keep making payments on this car? It's like it's basically choices you're gonna have to make. Um, with the choices you'll make, you'll definitely have some sort of wish fulfillment, something that you wish will come to life. Um, I'm hearing you won't know more until November, December of what you truly wish. December, with the three of wands in reverse. I mean, in upright position. Excuse me. This is saying that you're basically gonna start out on a new journey. I feel like it's not a physical journey, but more of like a mental journey, journeying, expanding your consciousness, your awareness. And then with the world card, so it's like you're going to becoming more understanding and expanding yourself of the world. So I hope that resonates with you. I hope that helps. And I'm going to see what I'm being told to use the chakra cards of belief change. Let me quickly do these cards of chakra belief change to see what they want you to focus on for the next 3 months. Spirit guides of Artie, please channel her energy and tell me what she needs to work on. What does she need to work on? What do you want her to work on within the next 3 months? What are you wanting to work on in the next 3 months? What do they want you to work on, Artie? Let's see. So, we have here communication and self-expression, which I think is what is they want you to work on in the relationships with people in general. I communicate with others in healthy, meaningful ways. My communications are constructive, honest, and purposeful. I communicate with respect, positive regard, and intention of growth for all. I collaborate and cooperate is the affirmation. And the affirmation I'm hearing from them is say, I am communicating clearly with clear intent of what I want, need, and desire. The self expression card, this deals with the passion felt in me cannot help but be expressed. I am I as I use my voice to put my message, wisdom, and teaching out into the world, what I have to say is important, I will say it. I now make myself heard as my heart and soul expressed through my body's eyes and voice. I feel like this one is more about the argument that you had, and they're saying that you basically they don't condone you for the argument, but they're basically proud of you of expressing yourself. So be sure to express yourself, but they do encourage you that you communicate more with expression, in communication and expression. Then with abundance, it says, I gather effortlessly all I need to support, nourish, and comfort me. I focus on my attention upon all that I am grateful for. There is an abundance of nourishment, support, and love around me. The affirmation is, I have. Cool. So I hope what those resonated with you. I feel like with this card, these three cards here, as it says abundance, communication, self-expression, I feel like they're wanting you to be have more abundance of communication and expressing yourself truthfully, truthful self-expression. Don't change yourself just so that you can be in someone else's life, because then you'd be living a lie if you're like forced to change yourself from that which you truly are. So just be sure to stay true to yourself, but communicate what you want. Communicate what you need. Communicate what you desire. Clearly, truthfully, with purpose, from the heart. Okay. So I do hope that resonated with you. And is there any more people on the live? Are there anyone more wanting a reading? I know, uh, Luana, you've been here the whole time. I can do a reading for you, and then if there's no one else, we'll just end the live stream and say that this will be for tonight. I'm rocking this. So fly. Ooh, and I blend in with this too. Yes, please. Awesome. It's interesting because the cards that kind of popped out when you said yes, please, is the angel, gods, and goddess, and the golden ratio deck. So obviously there's something from the spirit, but you can ask the question to you. I'm going to see what the spirit, wants to say to you, because I'm kind of curious. It was like excited, like yes, please. Or maybe I was like feeling your excitedness. Okay, so what I am feeling here is the Fool's card here. Thank you. But it really it makes my face look super dark. um, with the Five of Swords, I feel with it being in reverse, yeah, you are starting on. You you have just started on a journey. I feel like not like a journey, a physical journey, but like you're like starting a new journey of growth. I think you're just like just put your foot on the other side of the door, kind of just started. Be sure to not let anything in the past hold you back, especially with this Five of Swords being in reverse, because these cards actually came in this direction. So I feel like with this Five of Swords, you aren't like it's not set in stone. So make sure to let go of any negative programmings or whatever it is. I feel like you more subconsciously are aware of this, because it could be the Six of Cups upright with the Ten of Swords in reverse, or it could be the Six of Wands in reverse. I mean, the Six of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Wands in upright position. So if it was in upright position for the Six of Wands and this is reverse, means you're basically riding over the chaos and you're no longer needing to hold on to anything. You just let go. If you choose to do it this way with the Six of Wands and Six of Swords, excuse me, in reverse, with the Ten of Pentacles in upright, I feel like you're gonna go through chaos in order to let whatever this person, or I feel like it's a person that you need to let go of that's been weighing you down. And I want to say it's a guy, but I'm not entirely sure what your situation is. But it's like masculine energy for sure. Do you want me to like answer a specific question? And then this came through with the Seven of Pentacles, and they're saying when I heard this, when I heard from this card from them was there is no time to wait. Do it now. That was what I got. There is no time to wait anymore. Do it now. So whatever you've been pushing off, do it now. But do you want me to ask you not ask you a question. I mean, do you want me to answer a question, or no, or was that resonated with you? Then with the Oracle card, I'm gonna see what's in the Oracle cards. I believe in the heart of the cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! Though I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's one of my one of my favorite animes. Something I could always watch over and over, like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Beyblade, and Bakugan, including Digimon. Awesome stuff here. Says, yay, I'm aware I have been working through all the negative thoughts. I let all the shit of go a long time ago. If there's anything that needs said, I'll take it. I think it's then more of a confirmation of what you're already doing then. Seeing as you already are aware and you are working, you're on the journey. I feel like it's more of subconscious programming. Like how we were programmed to act a certain way at a young age. Well, it's programmed more so in your subconscious, like, right? So, like, I think it's more of a subconscious behavioral program of how you react. I'm seeing people, maybe with something you do when you react to certain people, something that you've noticed. Or I think you're starting to notice some sort of negative habit that you don't want, right? So, but anyway, we're going to see exactly what it is. Yeah. With the Goddess of Knowledge, and then I'm being really drawn to these two cards. I mean, this card, excuse me. The Angel of Psychic Abilities, the Goddess of Knowledge. I feel like you're like becoming, as you're letting go of these programs, you're becoming more psychically intuitive. It's like, bitch, I don't know who's calling me. It's my dog, Edgar. Yo, what's up, girlfriend? It's like you'll like know you're starting to become more psychically strong. With the angel family, though, the angels surround both you and your family at this moment. I feel like this is more like surrounding you and your loved ones. I see little children, so maybe if you have children, they're definitely surrounding them. And I'm seeing a white dog. I don't know if you have a white dog, but I'm seeing a white dog. With the goddess of knowledge, though, she's saying this goddess is definitely helping you be more aware of yourself. Then the angel of soul love. It's like, oh, look at that. It's like I'm loving myself. I'm giving myself a hug. There's time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. So maybe you're undervaluing what you do for work, and it's like, be like this, be like me. It's like, bitch, I know I'm worth more than that. Get out of here, bye. You ain't gonna pay me a cent for that. Said pay me a cent. Really, I'm worth more than that. So maybe like you're undervaluing your work ethic, your worth efforts or whatever, and they're wanting you to look at how you value yourself. Seeing as there is no one else. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm always telling myself if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Damn thoughts. That's so funny. I should do that. I should say that to myself in the mirror. It's like, be like, listen here, thoughts. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say anything at all. Damn. Oh, that would be so cool. Oh, your type. are you taking any more readings? Wait, I see. Okay, my husband says the bee's current feelings. Okay, which Shukla is the last person I'll be reading tonight because I need my egg salad. I boiled my eggs. Um, I'm actually gonna do a Poca live stream. If you guys don't know me, Poca, it's Hecate Ray 69, and I'll be talking about. No, I think I'll do Instagram. I want to do Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, this is Hecate Oklafe. I'll be going live on Instagram while I'm shucking my eggshells. I'll be talking about the metaphysical, magical, energetic properties of eggshells and how to use them for your witchiness uses. Anyway, so she says, "What is my husband?" Okay, I can't not read this. Okay, it says Val, I'm gonna say V because I don't know how to say that word for the life of me. Valbave. Um, yeah, thank you. Um, so I'm gonna see. Use my empathic abilities. Did you guys get in an argument a while back? Almost like I just felt more frustration. I feel he's frustrated that something wasn't done to his liking. Did you guys like have an argument last night or a few nights ago? He's very frustrated right now. I don't know if he's at work, but I feel like he's at work. I think he's frustrated about something at work right now, but let me see what stress. I feel like he's angry and frustrated. But did you guys have an argument? Kind of feels like more of like you just had an argument and he's like upset, but I'm not sure. And then I keep seeing images of a surprise, some sort of engagement. Maybe it's like an anniversary or something. So maybe like he's frustrated and angry about something he's been planning for you for for your like an anniversary or something. I feel like it has to do something with that. So maybe he's trying to plan something for you and he's getting super frustrated and angry at whatever's going on with the surprise. So I hope that resonated with you. We chat, but I'm gonna now go off live here and be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Poca. And oh, Poca, by the way, people on Poca, you basically can go box hunting and like go to different channels and participate. You just gotta comment and make comments and stuff in order for you to get the boxes. And what you do is you pay coins to the channel that you love, that you follow, and they can exchange those coins for diamonds, and then those diamonds they can transfer into actual money. So I'm really excited. That is the channel that I'm doing. I'm also once I get a really even footing with YouTube and Poca and Instagram. Instagram I think is more going to be more about like fun stuff, everyday stuff, maybe arts and crafts. Poca, on the other hand, I'm doing readings on Poca, and I will then eventually do readings on Twitch. On Poca though, it might not always be about readings. Like, for example, I could just be doing art, showing you guys art. We could be chilling, talking, all kinds of cool stuff. So, anyway, with much love to you both, all of you guys, remember that you are beautiful, brave, courageous, handsome, gorgeous, awesome, powerful, strong, confident, beautiful, shaman, warriors, healers, and visionaries of the future. Kisses.